Manchester United are playing Bournemouth today at away at the Vitality Stadium in the Premier League as they are looking to go return back to winning ways. Manchester United have not won in their last 3 games in all competitions as they drew 1-1. They drew 1-1 with Brentford. They lost 4-3 against Chelsea and drawn 2-2 against Liverpool at Old Trafford. And they sit sixth with 49 points, having played 31 games, and they are 11 points below top 4 or the top 5 because fifth position is Aston Villa with 60 points, fourth is Spurs with 60 points, and United are coming on sixth with 49 points. They are just, I think, 1 point ahead of the seventh placed as West Ham United. So they are playing a game where if they lose today, they might end up in 8th position because Newcastle are playing today and they have 47 points. West Ham have 48 points. United have 49 points. So if they drop points today, it will be a massive blow for Ten Hag's men as they look to feature in the Europe Champions League next season. So a win today will be a good news and will be a huge boost for them as they will be having 51 points and they'll be hoping that either Aston Villa and Spurs drop points or both of them drop points this weekend as they are aiming for the 4th or 5th spot in order to be able to play Champions League football next season. Bournemouth, on the other hand, I think they are safe in the Premier League, but they just want the icing on the cake as they want to finish the season brilliantly as they have been so good this season as they sit 12th with 41 points. I'll be discussing, the team names for both teams, Bournemouth and Manchester United. Remember, in all competitions, as I look their current form to see how they've been performing recently in the last 5 games in all competitions. Manchester United have won 2 times, they've drawn twice and lost once. I think those 2 draws came against Brentford and Liverpool, and that one loss came against Chelsea on Thursday last week. So on the other hand, Bournemouth have 3 wins, have drawn once and lost one. So this tells you that Bournemouth is not a team is not a team to underrate. They can upset you. They can, I don't know, give you a huge blow if you are not prepared enough. Remember, Bournemouth won 3-0 against Manchester United back at Old Trafford earlier this season, and United know them quite very well, and they won't underestimate Bournemouth at any point today. Overall meeting between these 2 teams, Bournemouth have won 3 times and United have won 9 times. They've drawn once in their last 5 competitions. In all the meetings, United have won 3 times and Bournemouth have won 2 times. So a bit of team news concerning Manchester United. Yesterday, manager Ten Hag had his press conference ahead of discussing the game against Bournemouth, and he said that 2 players, that is Rafael Varane and Johnny Evans, are sidelined, and they are joined by joining Lisandro Martinez, Victor Lindelof, Luke Shaw, Tyrell Malacia, and Anthony Martial in the sidelines. As United will be going at the Vitality Stadium without their centre backs, Lisandro Martinez, Varane, Johnny Evans, and Victor Lindelof. These leave United with only 2 centre backs, that is Willy Camboala and Harry Maguire, with only Harry Maguire having that first team experience over the past years. And Willy Camboala made his first start against Liverpool in the Premier League, and I think he had a pretty good game. Not that good, but he was on top. He was promising. I think today will be massive game for him. He faced Liverpool, a great team, managed to shut down Darwin Núñez. Brilliant performance, brilliant blocks. I think today's game against Bournemouth is also going to be an important game for him as he's looking to cement his place in that fullback position. or rather centre back for position for United, whom have been having problems with injuries this season. I think the injuries with McTominay, who's also out. I think is the 65 or 65th case of injury or illness United have faced this season, and it is not a record that United fans want at the moment, because the injuries have been pulling them down in most cases this season. So with Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, Johnny Evans, Victor Lindelof, Tade Malacia, Luke Shaw, and possibly McTominay out against Bournemouth, this leaves United with the limited choices at the back, and they will have none other than Harry Maguire and Willy Cambola to start as the defensive partnership. I think he will go with the same defense partnership that faced Liverpool, as both Dalot and Wan-Bissaka are fit, and also Andre Onana is fit. So I think Andre Onana will start in goal as usual. He's been tremendous. He's been brilliant for United. For the past I think 20 games. When he first came United, he was sloppy. He was making mistakes, but I think he catch up, and he's been brilliant. United have faced a lot of shots in this season, and Onana have been at the receiving end of them, and he's been brilliant with them. He's saved a lot, and I think he's been good. And the criticism that he was receiving when he first joined United, I think those guys, all those people who were criticizing him, I think they are changing their tunes now, and Cambola and Maguire will start as a defensive partnership for United, as they started against Liverpool in that 2-2 draw, and also Dalot and Wan-Bissaka will start as fullbacks. In midfield, as I said, McTominay might not feature against Bournemouth due to an injury, and he is being assessed, but it is unlikely that he will be able to feature. So I think he'll go with Kobbie Mainoo, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes in that midfield. Maybe he can decide to rest Kobbie Mainoo a little bit, and start Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno Fernandes. But I think he will go with Mainoo to start that midfield. He's been good this season. He earned his place at the England national team. He's been I think he's been over performing. I think he's over average. I think it's been good, and scored his second goal of the season against his second Premier League goal against Liverpool. It was a very, very beautiful strike in that top corner at the Stratford, and remember that was his third United career goal. He scored 2 goals in the Premier League, and also scored against Newport in the FA Cup around 6. So I think United with that midfield will be Kobbie Mainoo, Casemiro, and Mason Mount, or and Bruno Fernandes, or rather you can decide to start Mason Mount in place of Kobbie Mainoo. But I think this is a midfield 3 that he will go with against Bournemouth. So looking at that attacking front 3, remember United against Liverpool, they had 0 shots against Liverpool in the first half, which was a very bad a bad thing to do. It was a bad history. It was a bad performance that first half, as they had 0 shots on target, and that was really worrying and sickening as far as Manchester United are concerned. But they somehow went on and did the game 2-2 against Liverpool. So I think sometimes United's game this season have been unpredictable. The way they play, you can't understand them. Their game plan, their tactics, I think it's an rhyming scheme. Like I can say, it's an unrhyming scheme. You can't analyze them as their tactics are concerned this season. The attacking front 3, I think it will be Alejandro Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund, and Antony in that front 3. I don't think Marcus Rashford will start the game, because according to Ten Hag, he just trained this week with the team, and he's having problems. I don't know, and maybe he's not fit enough. And Ten Hag said he will decide if he will start or maybe come on as a substitute in the second half. So I think Alejandro Garnacho, who has been it's been good this season, helping United in many ways. I think it's been good also in that right flank. I think he'll start on the left flank. And Antony, who had his first assist against Chelsea, that trivial assist against Chelsea was his first goal involvement in this season. And I think he will be given a chance to again show his talent against Bournemouth, and he will have Rasmus Højlund as a striker for United. So I think this is what Manchester United have at the moment, because Anton Martial is out injured, and I think he won't be able to feature again. And as news just came out today that he will not sign a new contract with Manchester United, and that means Anton Martial will leave United at the end of the season as a free agent. So this is what United might go with against Bournemouth. That is Andrew Onana, Harry Maguire, Willy Kambwala, Diego Dalot, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Kobe Mainu, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Alejandro Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund, and the only one that is Anthony the Silva. So with this kind of setup, I think United, this is a very strong team that can go at the Vitality Stadium and cause havoc and come out with 3 points and a good result. But United this season have been so unpredictable. So what do you think? Will United come up against Bournemouth, or will Bournemouth put more pressure on Ten Hag?